Sirs in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, Shamrock Silky goes for the lead. Joined on the inside of horses, Cajun Cowboy is there. You Can Call Me Johnny. Scoots through on the inside. Now they bank into that first turn, and You Can Call Me Johnny has the early speed on the outside. Cajun Cowboy moving to second on the outside. RJ's Finale, joined now by Nothing Shaken as they drive for that first quarter-mile juncture. And Shamrock Silky is your leader, but only briefly, as Nothing Shaken driving second. You Can Call Me Johnny right with the leaders as they move by that opening quarter. As they drive into the far turn now for the first time, 28-2 around the turn, and it's Shamrock Silky maintains the lead. Then Shaken is right there with the leaders. You Can Call Me Johnny, followed now by Fixin' to Win. Hobo Bill looking for racing room as they drive for the half-mile juncture, and Nothing Shaken maintains that 2-length lead. Shamrock Silky right there in second by 2 lengths. You Can Call Me Johnny right with the leaders in third. 58-2. Now the race is half over. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn, and up front positions are on change, and Nothing Shaken maintains the lead now by 2. It's Shamrock Silky right there in second. You Can Call Me Johnny has range on the leaders. Third, Hobo Bill, followed by Cajun Cowboy as they drive now for that third quarter. And up front, your leader is still Nothing Shaken. Nothing Shaken maintains the lead as they drive by the three-quarter-mile juncture. 129-4. And up front, Shamrock Silky up to challenge. Nothing Shaken for the lead. These two are vowing high in head for the lead. It's the Unabomber that is, followed by You Can Call Me Johnny and Cajun Cowboy. Here they come, turning for home, and on the inside of horses, Shamrock Silky under urging, followed on the outside of horses by the Unabomber. Here comes the Unabomber, but it's those two at the wire. Shamrock Silky, the Unabomber.
Is for the first from Maywood. Right now, Foolish Destiny at 11-1. 2 Beach Rascal, first starter. 2-year-old colt by Beach Towel.
Gate is rolling. Here they come. They're off. HP's Bad Boy on the outside goes for the lead. Joined on the inside of us is by Culligan. There goes Header Up. Impersonation. Now they dive into that first turn, and it's a four-way battle for the lead on the inside of horses. And that's Culligan. Culligan, a short lead. Impersonation right there second. Any Rap with the leaders on the outside. HP's Bad Boy is Park Button moving up. Followed on the inside of horses by Slumlord. That's HP's Bad Boy, Ancient Irish. HP's Bad Boy now on the move again as they drive by that early quarter, and a lively quarter of 28-4 around the far turn now for the first time. Any Rap has the lead a length, followed by Impersonation, second by 2. Culligan in third, a length and a quarter. Slumlord, HP's Bad Boy, Ancient Irish as they enter the stretch now for the first time as they approach that half-mile juncture. And it's still a battle up front with Impersonation on the inside. And a Rap alongside a challenging second, followed on the outside. HP's Bad Boy parked in third, followed by Culligan. Nowhere to go and saving ground. Halfway home, 59-1. Into the clubhouse turn, and a Rap has the lead. 3/4 of a length. Impersonation still right with the leader second, followed by HP's Bad Boy, Culligan, Slumlord, and to the outside of horses, that's Hey Daddy Hey. Midway up the back stretch as they drive for that third quarter. Up front, Impersonation. It's Any Rap right with the leaders, Culligan and Slumlord. 3/4 on the board, 130-2. Now they drive into the far turn. Around the turn they race. Impersonation and Any Rap still 1-2 for the lead. Around the final turn, less than a quarter of a mile to pace in the race at the top of the stretch. It's Impersonation. Impersonation has the lead on the inside, on the outside of horses. Now with one final try is Slumlord. Impersonation with the lead. Impersonation has it. It's going to be close for second. Culligan maybe.
3 Gilboy used hard last week, got covered up by the winner in a subpar effort, certainly capable of better. And 2 Stetson dropping out of...
On the extreme outside, Gold Star Sandstorm hustles out for the lead. Joined now between horses by LB Star Wolf. On the inside of horses, that's Brooks Gold. Double HH Beast. Harold the Hellion is there. Now they dive into that first turn and they race for early position. And your early leader is LB Star Wolf. Now a length and a quarter, Brooks Gold. Still right with the leader second. 2 lengths back to Double HH Beast in third. Harold the Hellion. On the outside, Gold Star Sandstorm is trying to come on. It's Skycam and Double High as they drive by that early quarter. And that first quarter was 28-2. And up front, your leader is LB Star Wolf. And LB Star Wolf has the lead. On the outside, it's Gold Star Sandstorm. On the attack in second, Brooks Gold. Saving ground with the leaders third. Double HH Beast right with the leaders as they enter the stretch for the first time. And they drive by the half-mile juncture. And up front, your leader is LB Star Wolf. Halfway home, 58-1 at LB Star Wolf. Leans into the clubhouse turn. On the outside, Gold Star Sandstorm is on the attack in second. Brooks Gold right with the leaders third. Double High has range on the leaders and is coming on fourth. Followed on the inside of horses by Double HH Based. They drive now for that third quarter. And up front, positions are on change. And LB Star Wolf has the lead and starts to draw clear. It's Gold Star Sandstorm on the outside, second 3/4. 128-4 around the final turn. Your leader now on the outside, Double High. And Double High shoots on by Harold the Hellion. Right there, second, LB Star Wolf. Dropping back in third, followed now by Gold Star Sandstorm at the top of the stretch. Here they come, turning for home. And it's still a battle for the lead. On the outside of horses, now it's Harold the Hellion. Harold the Hellion is on the outside and the inside. Double High. Harold the Hellion, Double High. Close for third, Skycam.
The winner, he's been second his last 2 starts. Currently, he's offering odds of 7-1. 2 Shy Roller.
They're off. A good start. Park Lane Royalty on the inside, hustling out for the lead. Motzi charging up on the outside now. Motzi circles up, taking command. Park Lane Royalty holds on the inside second. 2 lengths back to AJ's Majesty. Another 2 to 1 at me, followed by J.E. Big Red. That's Lake Hills Carl. Robbie's Lombada, and on the outside, Lake Hills Doc as they drive by that early quarter. And as they drive by that first quarter, your leader on the inside is Motzi. And that first quarter, as they drive by that first quarter, 29 seconds flat. Motzi maintains the lead. Park Lane Royalty running his heels in second. It's 2 lengths back to AJ's Majesty. Why Not Me? Lake Hills Doc, followed by Lake Hills Carl. Entering the stretch now for the first time as they approach that half-mile juncture. Positions are on change, and Motzi maintains the lead. On the inside, it's Park Lane Royalty second. Why Not Me? First over on the outside, third on the inside of horses. That's halfway home. They've reached the half and 59-4. Into the clubhouse turn, Motzi maintaining the lead. Why Not Me is on the outside in second. Park Lane Royalty saving ground with the leaders in third. Another 2 lengths back. J.E. Big Red, Why Not Me? Lake Hills Doc as they move for that third quarter. Still on change up front. Motzi, your leader on the outside. Why Not Me is a tiring second. Park Lane Royalty needs racing room. 129-3 for the 3/4. Into the far turn, Motzi. It's J.E. Big Red coming on. J.E. Big Red up to challenge for the lead. And the final quarter mile, it's Mochi J.E. Big Red on the inside of horses. Park Lane Royalty. Here they come, turning for home. And Mochi is under urging on the inside of horses. Park Lane Royalty. Mochi with the lead. Park Lane Royalty is trying to get through. Mochi at the wire.
Trifecta Wagering, another awfully competitive group of girls here. Let's go through them quickly. 1 in 10 to the lone dropper in class, first over and faded last week, but
they're off. It's a good start on the inside. There goes Nicole Summer. Nicole Summer shoots on through on the inside of Ruth's Treasure. Now moving between horses as Nearby ranges up on the outside. Here comes Nearby up to challenge Nicole Summer for the lead. On the inside, Ruth's Treasure right there, followed by Surefoot Chair and Fantasy Hill. Now they straighten away on the backstretch, approaching the early quarter, and Nearby from the outside is up now to challenge and take him in, and Nearby is your leader, Nicole Summer, right with the leader, second by 2. Ruth's Treasure in third, Carol's Pocket right with the leaders in fourth as they approach that quarter-mile junction. That first quarter was 29-1. Around the far turn now for the first time as they approach that half-mile juncture. Your leader is Nearby, Carol's Pocket on the attack second. It's Nicole Summer right with the leaders in third. On the outside of horses, it's Fantasy Hill coming on, and using her for cover is Lake Hills Mimi. Halfway home, 59-2. They wheel into that clubhouse turn, and up front, Nearby maintains the lead. Carol's Pocket getting that trip second. Nicole Summer has range on the leader's third. Fantasy Hill moving on the outside now, set to go 3 wide. Now they curve into the box stretch. There's less than a half mile to pace in the race, and Nearby has the lead on the inside. It's Carol's Pocket still right with the leader's second. Now neck and neck as they drive by the 3/4 mile juncture, and that 3/4 mile mark was 129-2. They swing around the far turn, and up front, it's Nearby, Carol's Pocket. Alongside a challenging second, Nicole Summer is waiting for that open stretch now, 3 wide. Here comes Fantasy Hill, and down the stretch they come. Up front, Nearby is under urging. On the inside, Nicole Summer charging through. Nearby, Nicole Summer. Nearby, 2 horses at the wire.
Maywood Park, One Silky Intrusion, big favorite right now. Easy victory last week. Just a terrific training job by the trainer, Joe Casano. Right now, the betting.
They're off. On the inside, there goes Don't Walk going for the lead. All in line, ranging up on the outside. And there goes Phantom Fame, joined now by Ty Cobb Hanover as they wheel for position. And on the outside of horses, there goes All in Line is off stride. All in Line goes off stride. And up front, your leader is Phantom Fame. And Phantom Fame leads the way now by 2 lengths. It's Don't Walk right there in second, now by 2.5 lengths as they drive by that first quarter. And that early quarter up front is 28-4. It's Phantom Fame with the lead. Phantom Fame shows the way now by 2 lengths. Don't Walk right with the leader in second, a length and a quarter. A length and a quarter back to Ty Cobb Hanover on the inside of horses. Blast Hanover, followed by Rig Escorts Best. Entering the stretch now for the first time, driving for that half-mile juncture. And Phantom Fame maintains the lead. Phantom Fame, a length and a quarter. Don't Walk right on his heels in second by 2 lengths as they drive by the half. And that half-mile marker was 59-4. Into the clubhouse turn, it's Phantom Fame with the lead, a length and 3/4. Don't Walk is getting that perfect trip in second. Escort Best inching up on the outside. Ty Cobb Hanover now back to fourth, followed on the outside of horses by Blast Hanover as they move by the 3/4 mile juncture, and 3/4 on the board, and your leader is still Phantom Fame. 3/4 129-3. Phantom Fame around the far turn now, a length and a quarter now by 2 lengths. Here comes Escort Best, moving at him on the outside in second, followed further out now on the outside of horses. Here comes Blast Hanover, 3 wide. Down the stretch they come. Phantom Fame with the lead. It's Escort Best on the outside trying to come on, but it's Phantom Fame showing the way. Phantom Fame at the wire.
car. Haven't seen her best in her last 3 starts. And 8 Maginali has some possibilities, but she...
And they're off. Between horses, there goes Dad's Honey up for the lead. Motoring Mo now in second, but here comes Fudge Knuckle circling up on the outside. Now 3 horses are across the track. Motoring Mo benefits from the inside. Now 3 wide. It's Fudge Knuckle third. Now moving to second. Dad's Hobby is there. They straighten away up the backstretch, driving for that opening quarter. And Motoring Mo has the lead. And Motoring Mo stretching out now by 2 lengths. Here comes Fudge Knuckle on the attack in second as they drive by that first quarter. And a lively 28-1. Fudge Knuckle from the outside now takes command. Motoring Mo holds tough on the inside second. It's 2 lengths back now to Dad's Honey in third. Another 2. Herman Frisco, Fabulous Finale, Bold Spice as they head for the half-mile juncture. Fudge Knuckle continues to lead now by 2. Motoring Mo stalks his every move in second. First over, Regal Sunrise now into third. Dad's Honey, Hobby that is, halfway home, and they've reached that half. 59 seconds flat into the clubhouse turn. It's Fudge Knuckle at the lead. On the outside, Regal Sunrise tries to come on in second. On the inside of horses, Motoring Mo is saving ground. On the outside, Dad's Hobby set to go 3 wide as they drive up the backstretch. Less than a half mile to pace in the race. Fudge Knuckle with the lead. Regal Sunrise, and these 2 are noses apart for the lead. Motoring Mo looking for racing room. 3/4 on the board. 129-4 around the final turn. Here comes Regal Sunrise. Regal Sunrise with a neck in front. On the inside of horses, that's still Fudge Knuckle. On the inside of horses, Motoring Mo needs that open stretch, and through the stretch they come. Fudge Knuckle has the lead. Here comes Regal Sunrise, another move. Fudge Knuckle, Regal Sunrise. Those 2 at the wire, Fudge Knuckle, Regal Sunrise, and Motoring Mo.
Expect a wagering wide open race here at Balmoral Park. 1 Lady Lori K might have needed to start last.
That calm. They're off. On the extreme outside, save for a rainy day, hustling out for the lead. Charging through on the inside, there goes Bingo Johnny, and there goes Jeffrey's Pet. And those 3 in a battle for the lead, and Jeffrey's Pet shoots on through, and Jeffrey's Pet now draws clear. And on the inside of horses, here comes Save for a Rainy Day, scooting through now to be second. On the outside, Bingo Johnny parked in second and moving on. Bingo Johnny with a rush up to challenge and now take command. Jeffrey's Pet back to second, followed by Save for a Rainy Day. Ruffy Guru, a lively opening quarter, 27-3. Around the turn now for the first time as they enter the stretch and head for the half. And Jeffrey's Pet is on the outside now to take command. Jeffrey's Pet, your new leader. Bingo Johnny is now back to second. It's 2.5 back to Save for a Rainy Day. Now Broadway Preview, first over, is on the outside fourth. Now moving third and going up after the lead. Halfway home, 57-3. Now they move into that clubhouse turn. And up front, your leader is Jeffrey's Pet, a length and a quarter. On the inside, it's Bingo Johnny saving ground second. Broadway Preview, first over on the outside third. Save for a Rainy Day. He wants out of fourth. Now 3 wide with a rush. Here comes Alar. Now they drive up the backstretch. Less than a half mile to pace, and Alar, and look at him fly. Alar on a supercharge. Now to challenge for the lead. Between horses, Broadway Preview. On the inside, Jeffrey's Pet doesn't want to give it up, and Jeffrey's Pet won't give up on the inside, regaining command. Now 3/4 on the board around the final turn. Jeffrey's Pet, your leader. Here they come, turning for home. On the outside, it's Broadway Preview. On the inside, it's Jeffrey's Pet. Jeffrey's Pet and Broadway Preview. Broadway Preview, one final try. Those 2 horses at the wire.
Thank you, Tony. Let's move on to the 8th from Balmoral. Exacta.
They're off. Gandercan goes for the lead on the inside. Big Wayne is there. Nice and cool. Now they charge into that first turn. A battle for the lead on the inside. Nice and cool shoots on through. Opens up the lead now by 2.5 lengths. Followed on the inside of horses by Big Wayne in second. On the outside of horses, here comes Carrie's Legacy as they approach that opening quarter. And Nice and Cool is on the inside on a short lead as they drive by that opening quarter. Nice and Cool, but Carrie's Legacy is up, and Carrie's Legacy shoots on by Taking Command by that opening quarter. 29 seconds flat. Carrie's Legacy, a length and 3/4. Nice and Cool is in second, a length and a quarter. On the outside of horses, here comes Kickapoo Brave, was fourth, now moving third on the outside. On the inside of horses, Big Wayne is saving ground. Here comes Mr. Blue Sky, he's following live cover. Gandercan halfway home, 59-4. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. Carrie's Legacy with the lead. Kickapoo Brave right with the leaders in second as they race around that clubhouse turn. Up front, your leader is still Kickapoo Brave. Kickapoo Brave, 3 parts of a length. On the outside of horses, here comes Mr. Blue Sky. Another move at the leader. He's set to go 3 wide. Midway up the backstretch. Now 3 horses are across the track. On the inside, Kickapoo Brave, your short lead, just a neck. On the outside, Nice and Cool. Tries to come on rather Nice and Cool. Around the turn, 3/4 are on the board. 130-2. Around the final turn as they turn for home. Up front, it's still Carrie's Legacy. Here they come, turning for home. Carrie's Legacy under the whip, a length and a quarter. On the outside, Mr. Blue Sky is charging. Carrie's Legacy, Mr. Blue Sky. Here comes Mr. Blue Sky. 2 horses at the wire. And that is a photo. 7-5, 1 and 2. $9,470.40. $9,470.40. Then the behind the starting gate, and here they come. They're off. Regal Revrack shooting out for the lead. On the inside of us, there goes Flying Edge as they dive into that first turn, and Flying Bridge is on the inside, now a short lead, now 3 parts of a length. On the outside of horses, it's Regal Revrack on the attack in second. HS Truly Scrumptious right with the leaders, third by 2. Spicy Mohawk, first pot of gold as they approach that opening quarter. And your leader, Flying Bridge, and Flying Bridge shows him by that opening quarter in 27-4. And up front, Flying Bridge is your pace setter now by 2 lengths. On the inside, HS Truly Scrumptious. Right there in second, Savannah Slim thunders up on the outside. Hold it on the inside. HS Truly Scrumptious now on the move. Here comes first pot of gold. They're heading for the half-mile juncture. And Flying Bridge maintains the lead. Savannah Slim on the outside second. Hold it on the inside of us is Regal Revrack. HS Truly Scrumptious halfway home. 58-3. Now they move into the clubhouse turn, and up front, positions are still unchanged. And your leader is Flying Bridge. Savannah Slim on the outside tries to come on second. HS Truly Scrumptious nowhere to go in third. First pot of gold, and on the outside of horses, that's Sulan Sassy. Midway up the backstretch, now less than a half mile to pace in the race. Flying Bridge is your leader by nose, as Savannah Slim is alongside 3/4. 129-1. Now they move into the far turn. On the outside with a rush, it's Spicy Mohawk, and Spicy Mohawk circling up, taking command, and opening up the lead now with every stride. On the inside, it's Flying Bridge, HS Truly Scrumptious, and down the stretch they come. It's Spicy Mohawk with the lead. On the outside, Regal Revrack coming on. Spicy Mohawk shows the way, and it's all Spicy Mohawk, Regal Revrack at the wire. Well, that's it for the Maywood side of the program, ladies and gentlemen. We certainly hope you've enjoyed yourselves and plan on coming out Tuesday night, starting time